Another thing that people asked, and we work on it, and I'm not sure if you had the chance to take a look at it, is when they were working with rosters, they wanted to see just active advisors instead of seeing everybody. It was one convoluted filter for that, and we made a change. So now when you go to advisors, you have two types of advisors. So right here, when you're doing a search, you have the active advisor, which is everybody that is currently enrolled in a chapter. It's currently registered in the current year. When you do search, it will pull everybody in the system right now. So we have 4,834. Within your own jurisdiction, it will show only your jurisdiction registered advisors. Okay. Another thing is that on the searching for a page, you'll see that we have 484 pages. So let's say that I want to go to the last page. You don't have to just click here and then go to the next one. If you click on the number, again, the drop down is not going to show it to you guys, but you can play around on your own. It will show all the pages available, and then you can click on page 15, for example, and then you go directly there. And again, you can hover over numbers. It will show the jurisdiction. The way we decided to put just the numbers in there, and we changed in certain places because people said it was easier to see the name instead of hovering over. It's because this is totally responsive. So this is, my browser can imitate a cell phone, for instance, right here. So this is what it looks like on a cell phone, an iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is what it looks on a cell phone. And then to make it visible, if we do have the name in here, it will be a large thing going to the sides. So from a user standpoint, it's easier to see certain things and abbreviate the others. So it's better to access on a phone. And before it was not responsive, so you couldn't see that information easily on a tablet, on a phone. Knowing that your menu will be on the left-hand side here, so if you click on the sandwich menu, then you have the same thing. You just need to scroll up and down. All right. Let me check the Q&A in here. Somebody said that I was frozen. Yes, I was. Lost power. So by virtue of being a chairman of a chapter advisor, they automatically have the admin claims for that chapter. We don't need to add the user claims. Correct, Jody. If they already have that position under their profile, they already have that. You can only give them extra power if you want. Let's say one advisor is helping, and I'm going to create scenarios here. One advisor is helping a different chapter that is close to him. And then you want to give him the option to see that chapter as an admin, right? To help this chapter that is just building. You can give that separately. But if the person is already the chairman of that chapter, they should be able to do it. If he can't, like register new kids, so on and so forth, then there's a problem. Let me know so I can investigate that. Is a chapter chairman or chapter dad only able to make changes on her chapter? Correct. It's containers, right? So if the chairman of that particular chapter can only change his stuff or his group, those containers. If he is member of more than one, he can be the administrator for more than one. If he's not a member, but the EO would like to give that possibility for him, he can go to his profile and do that. Does a chapter advisor, chapter dad, have the same permissions as a chairman? Yes, correct. And we went following the bylaws. If there's a difference in there, we can drop it. But for our interpretation, we just looked at it and said that and we saw that those two are responsible for making those changes, especially that one helps the other. So we treat them as equal. Gail, can you get a roster of advisors from one chapter? Yes, Gail. So the way you do that, you use the filter to do that. So in here, I can do on type. I can choose the advisors active. And then I can choose NorCal. And then in the organization, you can choose everybody or you can choose one chapter. And then when you hit search, it should show